Hey, what's up, everyone? I figured I'd get a chance to, I guess start back the blog that I had since I figured I was giving it a break for a little while because what's been going on. And, I figured in the meantime, I guess it'd be a time to, review some old films, and I figured one in particular, uh, that I figured would be interesting to mention is Mortal Kombat. And the reason why I figured I'd talk about this particular one because, uh, it happens to be the 25th anniversary since the Mortal Kombat movie was released. And I know, video game adaptations tend to get very bad critical praise or often stray too far from the source material or change things very drastically. But, surprisingly, the Mortal Kombat movie holds up well even 25 years later. I mean, all right, maybe some of the CGI looks kind of, dated and it's a little cheesy in some aspects, but the film remains enjoyable. And we'll say one of the reasons why the first Mortal Kombat movie worked is because of the casting. And the reason I say that because they casted a lot of the characters very well, especially Christopher Lambert, who played Raiden, who manages to, give Raiden this power, like, even though he's a god and all, like a bit of a witty sense of humor. And then, of course, you have Kerry Hotago, who played, Shang Tsung, and, played the villain really great. And then, of course, Talisha Soto, I guess many people know, who played Princess Katana. And, of course, she was also in the James Bond movie License to Kill. And, of course, you have Bridget Wilson, who played uh, Sonya Blade, who would also, who would later on go on to, be in the horror film I Know What You Did last summer. And then you have Melrose Place star Lyndon Ashby, who played Johnny Cage, and Robin True, who played uh, Liu Kang. And of course, the story, has Earthrealm being conquered. In the model, the Emperor wants to claim Earthrealm for himself through the Mortal Kombat tournaments, and the only way to stop the Emperor, from the Outer Realm from taking over is by having Liu Kang, Sonya Blade, and Johnny Cage compete in the tournament as a way of saving Earthrealm. And Lord Raiden chooses the three of them to represent, you know, Mortal Kombat and things like that. And of course, the film also has its classic characters like Reptile, Scorpion, Sub Zero, Jax, and of course, Kano and things like that. So, I mean, it just feels like it's crazy that I remember seeing this movie as a kid and then rewatching it again, for the first time in a while. It's still like a, how would you say, like a guilty pleasure. I mean, do I wish maybe the film could have been a little longer, maybe, develop some of the characters a little bit more, of course, but there's only so much you can do with, I guess, video game movie adaptations, but it still does it justice, I guess, if that's one way of looking at it. And I guess for those that are fans of the first Mortal Kombat movie, it should definitely be seen and avoid Mortal Kombat Annihilation, which is pure garbage, you know. So that's just my opinion. All right, everyone. Thanks again for watching, and of course, I'd be interested to hear what people still think about the Mortal Kombat adaptation movie after all these years. All right, everyone. Thanks.